Okay, so as Malcolm just presented myself, I'm Arina Motova, and I'm senior economist, and today I'm going to talk about our new tool which is going to make UK seafood data easy and accessible for all. So during my presentation, I'm going to talk why we decided to start with this project, why we decided to develop this tool, how, and what type of objectives we set for the tool. What I'm going to do a short presentation of the tool itself, a very draft version of it, and finally I'm going to go through the next steps, what we are planning for the future. So why and what are the needs, current needs as we see them? So first of all, Brexit. So the Brexit completely changed the environment, and it's introduced a lot of uncertainty in international trade relationship. So we observe an increasing interest in trade data. We get more and more inquiries asking us about the export, how much exported is exported or imported from different countries. So we think that we can support some of the decisions at business level, at the government level, with making the data available and online and easily accessible for people. And as a result, we hope that it will support and sectors succeed in international trade. So how we are working on it, what is the major objective we put into this project? So it should be a self-service tool that will enable seafood businesses to access UK trade and tariff data at product and country level. So we think that the tool should be interactive, informative, allow people to see as much data as possible, and user-friendly. You don't need as much technical skills to operate the tool. And then what is important for us and probably for the customers, that it needs to be updatable. So we need to make sure that we add information when it's become available. So now we are coming to the test drive of our data Terminator. So when I last time saw that film, I thought that robot was very nice and helping people in their fight with challenges. So this is our tool which hopefully will help you to address your challenges in data. So I need to switch to the tool now. Here we go. So this is the view, one of the views I'm working on. This is the view of export. We have a similar view developed for import, and we have a tool which could address import and export at the same time. This is the main view, the main dashboard, where you could filter the data. All the data behind is governmental data from customs, so it's all publicly available, just processed and making it easy to navigate and use it. So on the top of the tool, you can see the analysis, annual analysis, and you could filter by year and decide which, for example, year you want to analyze. So you can see the top visuals changing. For example, now I'm in 2017, and you can see all the export destinations, overall export in value and weight by species groups. And then you can see the top 20 exported fishes. You can choose top 10, or you can decide to look at top 5. So it's up to you what you want to see on this screen. Then going into more details of UK seafood export, there are visuals available in terms of export by presentation. So you can see that most of the export being live or frozen. Some of it was frozen or in preservation status. So whole gutted and cats. And then you could also explore it as a trend by destination. In this case, in this tool, you can see the weight and value by destination group, which is non-EU, EU, and EEA, not EU, or you can explore it by country and see where the fish went, UK fish went. So there is a small table. I added it recently for those people who want to see the numbers. They are here, and for those, and you can explore those one. At the same time, the last bit, you can select specific CN code. For example, I could select, let's say, frozen mackerel, and this brings me to the overview of mackerel export as it reported into the customs. So all the views are filtered, and you can see only that specific product filtered. And in terms of tariffs, we kind of have an issue with tariffs. We are not really sure what is going on. So what I've built a link to the government website where all the information about the trade is available. So this will drive you directly into specific product if that product is at 10 level codes. So this is the commodity information for specific 10 level code, and in our case, it's a mackerel. These are the rules which are currently available on the government UK website. So you can go back now. You could select species group if you are interested in any specific species group. You could also select species, just a simple filter. Let's say, was it scallop? So, and then the whole visual changes into scallop export of UK, and you can analyze and look at the scallop export data. The way to get into the specific product is the same, so you can again filter on the lower visuals and select the product code if you are interested in specific product of scallop groups. So what else? You can also a bit explore your map. You can go into details and see, if I just remove the filter, you can see what is the total export value and weight in specific country, and then you can explore it by species. The other facilities which are available currently and what been developed, you can explore value and weight in nominal or real terms, or you can also look at weight in real or in live weight or reported weight. I'm not going to go into details of methodology, or if anyone wants to talk about, please come and we can talk about it, but this is the first test drive of this tool. So now I'm going back to my presentation. So what I did. So what's next? Now, as we have a first trial tool, we are in the consultation process. So we are looking for a feedback. If anyone has an idea or anything, wants to share with me, please do so. You also have a small questionnaires on your tables in the try. So if you just use 5 minutes to look at it and help us to define priorities in development, because we need your feedback. We have a lot of data, but we need to get an idea what is the best and how to develop it in the best, how to develop the best product for you. Afterwards, probably we will take some time for consultation and to get the feedback. And afterward, I will summarize the results, and we'll have to review the tool, adapt it, and prepare it for publication. We will need a bit of time to trial to make sure it's all working and there is nothing hidden in the tool. And afterwards, we will get to publication. We have several possibilities how to publish it, so we will explore. And at the moment, I cannot tell you when it will be available, because it's also, there might be some technical issues when we will get into the process. So I think that's it from my side. So I'm ready for questions, comments, and suggestions.